another banger for y'all, you know what I'm saying, man? Transfer deadline ended, I think, yesterday? And, we have some death row, Suge Knight people in the building. We have some calmer teams. We have some calmer teams in there. So, I think, we can start with,
Hold on. You gotta introduce yourself, boy.
Oh, yeah. Y3KPOD, Kwaku. You know what I'm saying? I'm back.
It's your boy, Yaw.
Yeah, man. How you been?
I'm alright, bro. I'm chilling. It's been a good week. It's been a
stressful week, bro.
Yeah, it's your boy, Yaw. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, as always.
Share, repost. TikTok, we're on TikTok, Y3KPOD, we're on Twitter, Y3KPOD, we're on Instagram, Y3KPOD, Venmo, Y3KPOD, Y3KPOD worldwide. So, follow, like, comment, subscribe, all of that.
We're gonna start with City. Some crazy shit happened
of course.
that I didn't expect.
I don't think anybody expected it unless you were really following City.
Nah, bro, low key though, I didn't see him leaving. I thought he was gonna leave in the summer. I didn't see him leaving.
City
in January.
normally doesn't do business in January, at least big moves in January.
We're talking about Cãncelo leaving to Bayern. First game he had an assist, sweet assist.
It wasn't that good, bro. In the Prem, a keeper's punching it out. I saw the clip. A keeper's punching that out in the Prem. I think Cancelo's stats are going to be very inflated in the Bundesliga because, bro, if you watch Bundesliga, like, when Bayern plays certain teams, it's almost as if the other team isn't playing defense, like, at all. The game is so wide open, it's hilarious.
Yeah, but it helps Cãncelo because Cãncelo...
No. His stats are going to be inflated, and I'm happy for him that he got the move that he wanted. Cãncelo was one of my favorite players at City.
Mama, help me!
He was one of my favorite players at City, but, like, bro, since the World Cup, he's been so poor.
You know my issue, though? Alright, go ahead, because it's a Pep issue I have.
Since the World Cup, he's been so poor. And I mean, like, really bad. Like, the only game...
one good game, though.
The only game he's played decent in, and that was for one half. The only half he's played decent in was the second half. It wasn't even a full half. It was more like 30 minutes against, against Man United.
Yeah.
And that second half he came in and he decided that all of a sudden he's going to play like Cãncelo that we've seen, and he's going to actually attack Wan-Bissaka instead of being scared. And he did it, and he got past Wan-Bissaka several times and played him good balls into the box. But that was the only stretch that Cancelo's actually like played like Cãncelo since returning from the World Cup. And then if you even look at like some of our biggest losses this season,
it's
because of him. Like Liverpool was because of him. A lot of the times he has suspect defending, but majority of the time, since he's always so high up the box and we press, majority of the time he doesn't have to do a lot of 1v1 defending. And even when he does, most of the time he's good, but like he's had a substandard season to be quite frank.
He said that it had nothing to do with Pep, but it had to do with the fact that he wasn't playing. But
that's another problem.
If you look at it, he's played the most minutes for you guys this season.
Because he's been the only defender that's actually been able to stay like consistently healthy.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, he played well up to like about probably like 2 weeks before the World Cup. That's when he started playing bad. Went to the World Cup, and I think he lost confidence. There was a report that apparently he squared up Pep. They was about to fight.
Cancelo's again, he was one of my favorite players, but I also like you can tell that he's a moody player, like in the game, and even like in videos that City posts during training sessions and stuff like that. Like he's easily, I don't want to say rattled, but he's easily like swayed and upset. Like if a pass doesn't play the way he wants it, like he'll tell you, or like you could see him arguing on the field with like another player, like yo da 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 da. So like, you can see that his emotions can change and sway very easily. And the thing about him not getting enough playing time, bro. You got pushed out of the squad by 18-year-old Rico Lewis.
No, but it's more Ake though because he was playing left back, right?
But the thing is, right, in the games that Cãncelo didn't play, Rico Lewis did. Rico Lewis would do the same exact thing that Cãncelo was doing,
I get that.
But on the opposite side.
So he basically took Cancelo's role
exactly.
on the opposite side.
So the thing with Cãncelo is that like Rico Lewis is doing exactly what you're doing, but better. And the only way for you to get more, and we know how Pep works. We know how City works.
Pep roulette.
If somebody comes in and does what you do better and understands what they're supposed to do better than you're doing it, you're not going to get that amount of playing time because he's doing it better. The same thing happened when Ruben Diaz first came and Laporte was injured. Ruben Diaz and Stones went on a crazy run where they didn't allow like any goals whatsoever. So when Laporte came back and he was healthy, Laporte didn't get playing time like he was supposed to. And even up until now, he doesn't in the beginning of the season, he almost automatically starts if he's healthy. But like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
the same thing happens to Sterling. If you fall out of form and Foden comes in and plays that position and he's playing well, until that form from Foden or whoever's in your position drops, you're not starting. Gundogan, the year that we didn't play with a striker, Bernardo wasn't starting a lot of games that season because Gundogan was playing in his position and he was getting a lot of goals. That's just how it happens at City. If you don't, Mahrez at the beginning of this year wasn't even playing.
Yeah, but my question to you, right, to all of that is that a lot of City players are unhappy.
Bro,
hold on.
Yeah, I've heard the reports.
Reports are Gundogan, Bernardo, Kyle Walker. I think that's what I remember. Calvin Phillips. Out of those four players.
God. All
right. Let me before you delve into it. Gundogan, keep or sell?
Keep. I like Gundogan.
Bernardo Silva.
I'll come back to that one because I have my thoughts on Bernardo and what's it
called?
But
keep or sell?
Yeah, no. I love Bernardo and I don't want him to see him go anywhere. But I'm sick and tired. One thing I get sick and tired of is players always saying they want to leave or they want a new challenge, they want to go somewhere else because it's like. I can understand you get bored of, like... Honestly, bro, if you're always winning and you're tired of winning and you want to go somewhere else and experience something more difficult, I don't understand you, to be completely honest. Because I personally wouldn't leave City until we've won the Champions League.
Yeah, but see, I think...
that's my thought process.
I think the issue is, because Pep was saying is that some of these players have, like, they've gotten used to...
winning. Yeah, he said that in the press conference after Tottenham. He said, I want my fans back. I want my players back. The whole Manchester City support has just become accustomed to winning and it's just too, he said it was too relaxed and everybody's just like calm and relaxed about everything and it's not how it's supposed to be. And it's true because like when I watch City, it's like the mistakes we make, they're like mistakes you would play when you're playing a video game and you know you're better than the other person. It's like you let in a goal and it's like, we'll get it back. We'll get it back. So it's those type of it's not like mistakes that are not preventable. They're all very easy preventable mistakes. It's just a lack of focus. And when it comes to Calvin Phillips, bro, the guy in the one game he played for us, I think it was Southampton, he looked so bad. Like he had no idea where he was supposed to be, who he was supposed to cover. He looked like he had never played the CDM position ever in his life. Yeah, and my problem with that is
for Pep is a little different.
No. I understand it's difficult to play for Pep, right? But you've been there since what, August? Yeah, and that Southampton game happened in January.
Yeah, but he's been hurt.
But you've been at the meetings. You've talked to the staff. Rodri, who plays the position. You've talked to you can't tell me that you got into the game and you had no idea what you were supposed to be doing. And that's how he looked. So if I'm him, if you're unhappy with your playing time, you can't complain about your playing time because you haven't shown that you deserve the playing time.
I didn't see Calvin Phillips on the playing time issue. Would you sell him, though, after 1 year?
No. Unless we have a replacement CDM, I would sell him.
That would be Lavia, because you guys, Romeo Lavia from Southampton, because you have a buyback clause on him. I've been watching.
Most of the players that City have a buyback clause on, I don't see us ever really going back to go buy them.
But Lavia is really good though.
I don't know. But like when I see it, it's like you haven't earned the playing time. So why are you complaining about the playing time? Like Bernardo, I understand, and even Bernardo, sometimes I just don't understand him because he plays a lot.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I think when he doesn't play is when he gets into that I'm looking for a new challenge type of. I think that's when Pep drops him. Because it's never really a lack of form because Pep uses Bernardo differently than he uses literally any other player in the game.
So who would you sign this summer?
This summer? Mm-hmm. I mean, I heard that he said he wanted Liao. And
but you.
Me personally?
If you were the manager, what positions and which players?
No, I think Liao.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need pace. We need we need some serious pace.
That's 150.
150.
Yeah.
150. I'm saying a cool 90.
You're not.
Just give him a 8.5-year contract.
You can't do that after the summer.
After the summer, so if we get him in the summer,
like you can't do it starting this summer,
whatever.
So you won't be able to do it.
UEFA always doing stupid. But anywho, I haven't really looked because like City as a whole, I'd say we need a left back. That's like my number one.
That's what
thing.
I was asking you earlier.
And to be honest, bro, it looks like we might have to purge AC Milan because the only other left back in the world that like I would want to get would be Theo Hernandez, and I know for a fact they're not letting. No, Theo's good.
Nah.
Theo's good.
He didn't move me no more.
They're not letting Liao and Theo go in the same year.
Would you replace your goalkeeper?
No.
Why not? A lot of City fans want him gone.
I think Ederson is like. I think he's also gotten into that form of like what I was talking about earlier, complacency, because sometimes when it's like there's certain shots I'm like, bro, you should be saving that. Like you need to be saving that.
His shot saving percentage is bad though.
But here's the thing though. A lot of the times the goals that he lets in, I think the only other keeper in the world that can save it is either Alisson or Courtois. That's
bro,
the thing.
He lets in some
no.
shots, bro.
He does.
His
but
save percentage is like 50%, bro.
What I'm saying is he does let in bad shots, but a lot of the shots he lets in. Like, I would rather my keeper let in, like, what's it called? A 1v1 with a striker, and that goes in, than a long shot. Like, a long shot going in for me as a keeper, there's no reason a long shot should be going in.
I'd rather have a long shot than something close. Because something close, you should be able to save it. A long shot, right?
No, because a long shot, you should see it coming from a mile away. Like, you see that?
If it's perfectly placed, bro, you can't do anything about it.
But those goals, I understand.
Goals in which you see Harry Kane coming, right? And you still don't save it, bro?
Bro, because, first off, again, one of the best strikers in the world. And one of the best strikers...
The name.
No.
Okay, fine. Like the Havertz thing in the Champions League. Bro went down.
No.
Like,
that
if
goal...
you're going down like that,
goal,
you have to save the ball or clip him.
The thing is, that goal, no. I thought that Ederson should have saved it.
Bro, you don't...
Those are the type of goals that I think... But also in that situation... I can't blame the last person I blame for a goal happening is the goalkeeper, because that means the ball had to go through 10 other outfield players before it got to the goalkeeper. If you remember on that Havertz, because when Mount got the ball, there were like 3 City players who had the chance to take the ball away from Mount, but they didn't. And then Havertz was wide open in space. Like, that should not be happening. So in that sense, I can't blame the goalkeeper because the other people on the field failed to do their job. So when it comes to Ederson, I don't think there's a better keeper out there that can play the ball with his feet. Magnan. That's another AC Milan player. So when we're that's the problem.
That's the keeper. Also, what is it? Diego Costa. He's a goalkeeper in Portugal, but he just signed a new contract, so I don't know.
The one that was Portugal's goalkeeper. I definitely don't want him. Did you see the way he dropped the ball against Inaki Williams? The one that started for I don't want him. He has no awareness whatsoever, bro. Hell no. The thing with Ederson, like I said, I think it's just a form of like complacency, and I think he loses concentration because being a keeper for City, a lot of the time, a lot of games, you don't have to do anything, and there are plenty of times. This is another thing I don't understand about fans is that there are plenty of times which Ederson has bailed City out, like countless times, right? So just because he's had a poor-ish season doesn't mean he needs to be replaced right away. You get what I'm saying? Because he's bailed us out more times. Because for me, he has more goodwill left than he does, like, saved good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have more trust in him left.
All right.
We need, in my opinion, Rico Lewis is good, but he's just small and young. And he just doesn't have, like...
Yeah, but he's so tidy on the ball.
He doesn't have the pace that, like...
He doesn't need the pace.
I think
he plays sort of like a midfielder.
No. What I'm saying though is like, I would love it if we could find a right back that could do what he has and also has a bit more recovery pace. Because when you're playing in that position and the team gets the ball, the first place they're looking is that space you left in on that side, obviously. Right? But then again, like I love Rico Lewis and the guy's amazing. So if we don't get a right back, that won't be my problem. Rodri has looked. I don't remember what team we just played recently. I don't remember which game it was. I think it was Wolves. I think that was the last game we played. It was against Wolves. Bro, Rodri looked so bad in that game.
Yeah, but that's one game.
No. Yeah, I know it's one game. But, like, when I was watching him...
So you want to replace Rodri?
I don't want to replace Rodri. No. I don't think Rodri's bad. But it goes back to the Calvin Phillips thing. I think he needs a rest, bro. The guy's been playing, like, every game for 2 or 3 seasons.
He's done that. He's a tank, bro. He barely has
to
do anything.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, he's been playing every game for 2 or 3 seasons.
I don't think that's an issue.
He needs a rest. No, because in that Wolves game, he looked tired.
I mean...
He looked tired. And that's what I'm saying.
That rest
like,
was supposed to come from Calvin Phillips.
That's what I'm saying. And he's not earned the right to play. Like, that's what I'm saying. So, like, the Rodri thing, I think he need. That's what we got Calvin Phillips for. But Calvin Phillips just doesn't... I don't know. He doesn't work the same.
We're going to move on to United. They signed Marcel Sabitzer. What's your take on that?
And I also got, Weghorst.
I don't care about Weghorst.
No, I care.
We already talked about Weghorst.
Did we? Because I was watching Weghorst, right?
I don't want to...
This will be quick. We don't have to get into this. This is just a thought that I want to throw out there. And you guys reply with your thoughts in the comments. Do you guys really think what Weghorst is doing, Ronaldo can't do?
Yeah. Ronaldo can't do it. Ronaldo's not a player who's going to hold up the ball, going to put the ball down and allow defenders, wingers to run off him. Ronaldo can't do that, bro. At this age, you're expecting too much, bro. Ronaldo can't do that at this age, bro. Weghorst is good at what he does. He's not going to score the goals, but he's going to allow other people to flourish.
But what I'm saying is,
Ronaldo won't let other people
Ten Hag's main... The way he likes his strikers is literally Ronaldo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, look at his strikers. Allaire and who did he use before?
Yeah, but Ronaldo's not a back.
But no. But what I'm saying is, they don't move around much. They don't get involved in play. They just stand there and wait for the ball to come. And then, bro, he turned Allaire.
But Ronaldo doesn't want to do that. He
made Allaire into the score the most goals in the Champions League group stage of all time.
Okay, so again, let me start with this. Because I don't want to do a Ronaldo for him. Ronaldo didn't want to be there. Ronaldo didn't want to do what Ten Hag wanted him to do. And he's gone.
No. But what I'm saying is, because he didn't play Ronaldo in the beginning of the season, right? And
because
now,
disciplinary issues that Ronaldo brought on himself.
Looking back at it, when Ronaldo came back, I don't think it was fair the way that he would... Again, this is a question. Do you guys really think Ronaldo can't be doing it? Because I watch Weghorst and I'm like, yo, Ronaldo can miss headers. Ronaldo cannot score goals.
Yeah, but the pressure's different.
What I'm saying, no, you get what I'm saying. What Ten Hag is asking Weghorst to do,
Ronaldo can't.
You can't tell me Ronaldo can't do it.
But we're gonna talk about this on Sunday when Mike is here.
We can move on to the Sabitzer.
Ronaldo can't do it. Eriksson is hurt. He's out till April. They found his replacement in Marcel Sabitzer.
I don't know if it's his replacement. I honestly...
Well, I mean, he's going to be playing in that position.
I haven't watched Sabitzer in, like, I don't know, 2-3 seasons. Since he moved to Bayern, I haven't watched...
So, for Bayern, he hasn't really started. He hasn't really got... I mean, are you going to start over Kimmich and Goretzka?
The problem is, the reason why I didn't think he was going to start, but at least he'd get, like, a lot of game time, is because Bayern's manager was... What's it called, his manager?
Was his manager.
And he brought him in. So I figured...
Where are you going to get the minutes from?
No, but I'm saying...
And when
why bring him in if you're not going to use him?
Again, have you seen Bayern's team? Have you seen their bench?
No. Because before they brought him in, they didn't need him. They didn't even need to bring him in. No, because he came in. When he came in, even Tolisso was still there when he came.
Yeah, but they needed him because they when you look at Bayern's teams, most of the time, Kimmich or Goretzka, one of them is always hurt at some point in the season. So it was to provide cover. But look at it. They brought in Gravenberg. Gravenberg is not even seeing pitch. So they have to get Sabitzer out.
I thought that was one of the worst moves in the summertime.
No, it makes sense for him to go there.
It didn't make sense to me because he wasn't going to start. And I think
but he didn't go there to start. Look at Musiala. Musiala wasn't starting, but Musiala's worked his way. He's one of their most important players.
Musiala's better than Gravenberg.
But
Right?
Gravenberg has that type of caliber.
No, what I'm saying,
get to that level.
But Gravenberg is not going to start as an attacking mid. He's going to start as a box-to-box, or in that position of Goretzka and Kimmich, right? And that's where he's probably going to start. That's what they're probably going to ask him to do. So that's what they're going to ask him to do. I feel like he would have been better going to
where
literally the other team in Germany in Dortmund for a year or two.
Yeah, but
because
the thing is, you have to understand, when Bayern comes calling, bro, you don't say no.
You can say no to Dortmund because Bayern's gonna come calling again in 2 years.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Like to me, the big move.
He was ready for the big move. He felt and he made it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, to me, is that like the big move that he was ready for. But he could have chosen like Liverpool. They need midfield like
but
crazy.
They weren't in for him.
No, but
you can't go somewhere where you're not wanted.
But anywho, the Marcel Sabitzer one, bro, I don't know. I have to watch him play and see if.
I think it's a shrewd business to get him in there. They pay a little loan fees, like 4 M's. It'll help them out. But United are United, bro. They're on their way to the cup final. Let's see if they play Newcastle. Let's see what happens. I think Newcastle will win personally right now as I sit here. I don't want United to win. I think we're all Newcastle. I don't know about you, but I am. Before we get to Chelsea, let's talk about Arsenal and what they did. Did they get Caicedo? No, they didn't, right? Did they get Modric? They didn't, right? Did they get Felix?
I wonder why they didn't get Modric. I wonder why they didn't get Felix.
They got Jorginho, bro.
No. Before you actually...
Arsenal got Jorginho for 12 M's.
No. I will say this, though. I was looking at...
But he's good, though. He's good for them, though. As backup, he's better than Lokonga. I'll give you that.
I'll say this. I was looking at... I think Sky Sports posted it. One of the... It might have been Sky Football. They posted,
what Rodney sent about... Jorginho having better defensive rate than
Yeah, than Partey. I looked at it. I didn't even see when Rodney sent it. I saw it like on my Instagram, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, this is the guy you guys were saying was the best DM in the world.
But let me tell you something about.
I understand it's per 90 minutes,
and it's not even that. Jorginho plays in a team where they are more defensive than Arsenal, so he's gonna have to.
So now Chelsea's defensive.
No, and it's in terms of the fact that we're
now
losing.
Chelsea's defensive.
Hold on. Have you watched Chelsea this season? They're soaking a lot of pressure, so he has to do a lot more work. So this stat is screwed. That does not mean Jorginho's a better player.
Bro,
I can't
believe
you're saying
even
that.
if you take away the defensive stats, right? Even the offensive stats are better. Apart from the passes completed per 90.
Bro,
he has a better forward passing percentage. And he's passing to midfielders who, if we're being completely honest, aren't of the quality of Odegaard.
But Partey doesn't pass the ball to Odegaard.
Or Saka.
So if you're passing the ball to Odegaard, right?
Or Saka.
Bro, again, listen.
The only one...
Jorginho's not a better defender than Partey. He's not a better player than Partey.
Hey,
if that's the case, then I guess
all around player.
Because if you pull up Rodri's stats, I bet you Jorginho's stats are better.
They might be.
So does that mean Jorginho's better than Rodri?
All around?
Those stats that you pulled up, whatever stats you pulled up.
I mean, no, I'm just setting an agenda. Because it's a big difference.
Because we don't have Rodri's stats right now, I can't say that. But after this, I'm gonna show you.
I mean,
it's probably don't pull it up,
listen,
bro. It's probably
Rodri's the best DM in the world, and
but to Arsenal. Especially specifically to Edu Gaspar. Bro, what are you guys doing, bro? Caicedo's right there for the taking, bro. Bro's already put in basically a transfer request that he wants to leave. Just go and get him, bro. You weren't able to get him. Sambi Lokonga, you guys loaned him out. You got Jorginho, bro. Like,
you loaned out Lokonga again?
Yeah.
To who, Burnley?
No, to Crystal Palace. I think Lokonga's going to come back better. He looked like he had lost confidence. Another transfer that I saw that was interesting to me, just saying, Chelsea got Enzo. Chelsea got the young player of the year at the World Cup. Fuck Arsenal, bro. It's my time to shine. Chelsea got Enzo. Chelsea got Enzo. Chelsea got Enzo. Best player, young player of the World Cup, right?
Bro,
World Cup winner.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. Enzo was good. But you could have made shouts for other
who?
Other players.
Gavardio, I'll give you that. Gavardio was
fucking amazing.
Yes, but Enzo went to the final. You feel me?
No, I just know why they gave it to Enzo.
So
rightfully so.
Rightfully so. He's my player now, so I'm gonna back him. Gavardio is looking like he might come to City or Liverpool, but we have Enzo. I think it's a good sign. If you had to give it a rating, what would you give it?
The Enzo?
Yeah.
How much you guys signed him for?
Bro, it doesn't matter.
No, it depends on how much you guys signed him for.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It was 120, wasn't it?
Yeah, whatever.
Jeez, that's a lot of money, bro.
Okay, you're gonna be paying a lot more for Jude in the summer, so it doesn't matter. We got our Enzo. Whoever gets Jude is paying at least 150 M's.
Yeah, no, because of
Not
Enzo.
because of Enzo. You were paying that 150 either way.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely 100% honest with you. I don't think he's worth 120.
Nah, you're just being a hater.
No.
Grealish was 100 M's.
Yeah, I know.
And as we sit here today,
Grealish.
Enzo's a better player than Grealish.
No.
Enzo's a better player than Grealish. He hasn't touched pitch. Bro, where's Grealish's World Cup? Where is Grealish's Young Player of the Year?
So by your logic,
they don't play the same position.
By your logic,
but I'm taking Enzo any day.
Enzo's better than Ronaldo.
No.
Yeah, because Ronaldo doesn't have a World Cup. He doesn't have a World Cup Young Player of the Year.
Bro, why do y'all gotta do this?
No, but like I'm saying,
why do y'all gotta do this?
No, they don't play the same. Is Enzo better than Partey?
Partey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
So he's better than Rodri?
No.
Is he better than Casemiro?
No.
So what? He's what, the third best DM in the.
Bro, see the thing is Enzo, we don't really know where he's gonna play. So after the first game, wherever he plays and wherever like I see him, then I would say that. But as a central midfielder, he's right there. Right now, as a midfielder, he's probably top 10. He might be 9 or 10. There's not that many players in the Prem in that midfield that I'm taking over Enzo. I'm sorry, you cannot convince me otherwise. I've watched this guy for a minute now. I was in him in October. That's when I wanted this guy. You remember me saying this guy about Enzo. When we did our World Cup video, I said, young player to watch out for this World Cup. I said, Enzo freaking Fernandez.
Bull wasn't even starting.
Bro, the one game Enzo didn't start in the World Cup, what happened?
Bro.
Did they win or did they lose?
Bro.
Did they win or did they lose?
It doesn't matter.
What is Enzo's record?
No.
Enzo has never lost in a World Cup. Just so you know.
I literally said, after the first game, I said, this game almost doesn't matter. I said, no. Yeah, I said, if this game, I said, this game almost doesn't matter if they go ahead and win the World Cup. And what did they do?
Okay, hold on.
They went ahead and won the World Cup, so that game didn't matter.
My question to you is, that one game, that Saudi Arabia game, and every game they played after.
He started.
What was the difference
over Enzo?
And Enzo came in and did the job. With Enzo on the pitch, Argentina did not lose. I don't want to hear it, bro. Enzo scored amazing goal after amazing goal. Defended, did everything, bro. Enzo is that guy, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying 120 M's is a lot.
I don't care about the price tag. Listen,
bro, before the World Cup, I feel
like don't speak, and you did it, bro.
Before the World Cup, I feel like he was like, what, 60, 80 M's?
Bro, let's be honest. Enzo, even now, right, would have been probably like a 60, 70 million player at most.
Yeah, so you paid double the price.
We wanted him. We got him. That's all that matters.
You paid double the price.
Okay, you paid double the price for Grealish.
English tax is a thing.
Man United paid 80 M's for Sancho.
English tax.
Anthony, 80 M's.
That was just stupid business by Man United.
100 M's.
Stupid business
by
Liverpool.
100 M's.
Stupid business by every club that's ever signed Lukaku.
Exactly. So at the end of the day...
But you paid double the price.
Bro, you always pay double the price. All these players were double the price. So you're telling me, Anthony was worth 100 M's? Hell no!
I thought Anthony was worth 60 to 80.
Hell no! Bro, from what? What, 10 goals in Eredivisie?
He's Brazilian.
Miss me with that.
Skills.
Bro.
Mean left foot.
Bro, he's a glorified spit defender. Again, we got Enzo. Enzo's about to change the club. We're coming for that Europe spot. Just watch out. Real quick. My question for you this weekend, right? You guys are playing Spurs. And I think since Spurs built your new stadium, you haven't beaten them at their new stadium. Do you think you end the curse this weekend?
It's not a curse. Bro, at this point with City, I don't even know no more. Nah, I'm lying. I think we'll win. I don't think we're going to lose another game for the rest of the season.
That's crazy. But hey, book that. My boy just said what?
I don't think we're going to lose a game for the rest of the season.
City is not losing a game for the rest of the season. So that means you're going on to win the Champions League, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, I meant in the Prem. I didn't.
Oh, now you're changing it. Man.
I was talking about the Prem.
You're not losing another game.
No, in the Prem. I don't think we're losing another game in the Prem. That doesn't mean we won't drop points.
You're beating Arsenal twice.
I said that already.
You're beating Liverpool once.
Yep.
You're beating Man. Oh, you already played them twice. Right? You're beating Chelsea.
Yep.
You're beating Newcastle.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
You're not losing any game.
Yep. We may draw. I'm not saying we won't.
Fine.
I didn't say we won't drop points. I just said we won't lose.
That's fine. So.
I said we won't drop more than like 3 points.
Liverpool play Wolves. What's your prediction for that?
I feel like Liverpool should win that game.
I don't know, man. Liverpool stinks. Gakpo's not firing. What would be your front three for Liverpool when healthy?
Bro,
salad.
No, I'll say Liverpool has to have to be like the dumbest team ever.
Bro, I didn't want you to go there.
No. Because what they've needed is a center forward. And what they've gotten is a center forward who likes to play off the left.
It doesn't matter.
They got a left wing who doesn't play center forward. They got Jota, a center forward, who also likes to play off the left. Like, all they've gotten is a whole bunch of left wings when what they've needed is somebody who wants to play through the center. And the problem is they've been wanting to get rid of Firmino so badly.
Because he doesn't score goals.
But now, when Firmino plays, he's like their best player.
I don't know about
that. In the Champions League final, when he came in...
Did they win?
They didn't win. But when he came in, it's like a switch flip, and their whole team was functioning again.
2023, bro, nobody's trying to hear that. Liverpool's issue is their midfield. Agree?
I mean, yeah, but like...
Bro, have you seen their midfield?
Again, their midfield
They're playing an 18-year-old, bro.
We're playing an 18-year-old at right back.
That's not the midfield. He's playing CDM for them.
We're basically playing him at CDM.
No, you're not.
Bro, and at the end of the day, like, if the coach thinks he's ready, then by all means, I'm not gonna... Hey... I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I'm not gonna I don't know how ready the Liverpool fans think their midfielder is, but if the coach thinks he's ready, who am I? The only teams that played a youngster that I would like say I don't think they're ready would be Barcelona and Man City, because those are my two favorite teams. Those are the two teams that I watch almost every single game of.
Yeah, but they play youngsters. Your left back for Barca is a youngster. Your right back for City is a youngster. But the thing is, you have to understand, City's a thriving team. So I
didn't think Rico Lewis was ready when Pep first played him.
But the thing is...
But then I found out he was the captain of the U18 team, and I was like, okay, cool.
The thing is, you have to understand, when a team is thriving and you put in a player, it's different from when a team is struggling and you put in a young player and expect them to do well. That is why I don't like it when teams are bad and they decide to throw youngsters under the bus, because people are not going to see how good that youngster really is. That's my issue with Graham Potter sometimes, because you play youngsters in the wrong games when you know you're going to get your ass kicked. Because then, to my eyes, that youngster is not going to look good. You get what I'm saying? So, the job of what Liverpool's trying to do with that youngster is different from what City is doing with Rico Lewis. Because you guys are thriving. So, it's easier to fit into a team like that. A team with Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland scoring already 22 goals in the Prem? Like, come on, dog. And you're inserting one piece. It's different. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It's different. Liverpool needs to fix their midfield, and that's the only way they become good. If they don't fix that midfield, bro, it's donezo. I don't even know who they could get in the summer, bro, because they don't even have money.
Honestly, their midfield is bad, but I'm saying their midfield isn't...
It's the worst thing on that team.
No, but I'm saying their problem hasn't been the midfield up until, like, this season.
Even last season, bro.
Last season, they finished second and went to 3 finals.
Yeah, but you could see it cracking, and now you see the results.
Yeah, but again... What I'm saying is, hindsight is always 20/20, and that's cool. But they made it to 3 finals last season, and you can't tell me a midfield that made it to 3 finals last season and finished second by a point last season. Like, their biggest problem is their midfield has always been subpar compared to like the best teams in the Prem. That's everybody's always said that, right? But their midfield's job has never been to create. Their midfield's job has been.
It's not about creation, bro.
But let me finish. Their midfield's job has always been to provide cover and work. That's been their midfield's job.
Okay.
When they had who was it? Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Fabinho, right? Work. It wasn't really create. It was our midfield is gonna outwork your midfield, and our fullbacks are going to really be our midfielders in a sense, right? Wijnaldum left. They brought in Thiago to bring in a little bit more creation in the midfield. Right? And last season, they made it to 3 finals. Okay. Even if they were slipping a little bit, you couldn't have predicted they would fall off by this much.
I said it.
Okay, you said it. Early in what? The season?
Yeah, I said it.
But coming into was that after any of the games they played, or was that before the season even started?
This season started, when I came back from London.
I'm saying
games had started. I said it. Remember when I sat here?
No, but what I'm saying is, it was after you had seen them play,
no, it doesn't matter. Even last season, I knew it, though.
You predicted they would fall off by this much.
Yeah, because you could see it, bro.
So you were telling me you predicted they would fall off a cliff completely.
Had they fallen off a cliff completely? Because according to you, they haven't.
No. I didn't say they haven't. I'm saying Their team's problem hasn't been their midfield. Their team's problem has been the fact that they're not spending their resources in the right place. The way that Liverpool saw it was, Firmino is declining. He doesn't score goals, so we're going to need to replace Firmino, right? They went out and they got Nunez.
Mane was not a Firmino replacement.
So then what was Nunez?
A Mane replacement. They needed goals because Mane was the other goal scorer. Firmino was never
why
goal
did
scorer.
They go get a left wing?
Huh?
Why didn't they
because
go
they
get
had Luis Diaz. That's why they didn't go get another left wing.
But Luis Diaz has never been a goal scorer.
Last season he was for them. He was their spark.
Luis Diaz, I've been saying this, is not a starting left winger.
He was last season for them though. When they moved Mane towards the middle and Luis Diaz was on the left, he scored goals.
Okay, so if Diaz wasn't a Firmino replacement, why did they start playing him out at striker?
Who?
Diaz.
They didn't play him out as striker.
Not Diaz, my fault. Nunez.
He is a striker. To score goals.
So if you went...
Again, he came to replace Mane's goal scoring.
Hold on. If you needed Mane, who is a left winger, why would you go get a striker?
To replace his goals? Because you already have a left winger.
So then you went to go get somebody who played striker, right? Nunez is what? A left winger or a striker?
He's a striker.
He's a striker.
Nunez is not a left winger.
Who wants to play from the left?
Again, you can say all of that, but Nunez is a big, tall striker who can stand in the middle. Nunez, for you guys, would score not as many goals as Haaland, but he would cook.
Again, what I'm saying is, you went to go get somebody to play in the center of the pitch who likes to play out wide on the left side of the pitch.
He doesn't go out wide like he's a winger.
No, I'm saying that's where he likes to play. He likes to play there. Why would you go get a player and not play him where he likes to play?
He doesn't, bro. Again, he's a striker. He's a striker that likes to go on his left. So in that case, if Diaz was healthy, Diaz would be able. If Jota was there, it would work better because he and Jota can switch roles. You get what I'm saying? But they don't have those resources, bro. You have Oxlade-Chamberlain playing your left wing, bro.
Again, what I'm saying is their problem hasn't been the fact that they didn't improve them. Even what midfielders do you want them to go out and get that were available that they would have had the money for?
Caicedo, they were in there.
Caicedo was like, didn't Brian say they want like 100 mil for Caicedo?
They started off at 70. They were the first ones at the table.
Caicedo's now worth 70 M's.
So how much is he worth?
60, 50.
Okay, if you're paying 60 and you add 10 more M's, what difference does it make?
To Liverpool, apparently a lot.
They spent 100 M's on Nunez. And what, 40 on Gakpo? Again, that's why I agree with you about the mismanaging. But their biggest issue is their midfield. It's not the forwards. They wouldn't have been
able to afford Caicedo because the moment you guys came in for Caicedo and Arsenal came in for Caicedo.
Arsenal is not outbuilding Liverpool though.
All I'm saying is the moment other teams come in for the same player, that price is going up.
Obviously.
The moment you come to me, you say, "Oh, I want 70 mils for Caicedo," and if I'm gonna stall you because I know Chelsea want Caicedo and Chelsea are looking to pay an outlandish amount of money, right? So I'll be like, "Yo, Chelsea, Liverpool just said they want 70 mil for Caicedo. You give me 80 and he's yours right away, right?" Now Chelsea's delaying. Oh, you heard Arsenal's in. Okay, well, 80 was yesterday's price. Now it's 90.
Okay,
you want Liverpool to go up another 20 mils.
If it's something you needed and it's something you valued, you would spend on it.
For a DM that isn't worth 90 mils.
So what DM is worth 90 mils to you?
I don't think any DM in the world right now is worth 90 mils.
How much did you guys buy Rodri for?
60.
Okay, how many years ago was that? You think
that
Rodri would cost 60 today?
Again, we bought Rodri before he became what he is now.
No, but he was still good though.
He wasn't even starting at Atletico.
He was a good player. Yes, he was. Because at the time you went to buy him, he was starting.
So who was he starting with?
Bro, I don't remember
who was he starting with because in the video when we compared Partey and Rodri,
Partey left.
You said Partey was starting ahead.
Who left first?
Pretty sure Rodri left first. Yeah, Rodri left before Partey did.
Bro, you have to understand with Atletico, what happens is that they interchange. So although he wasn't starting every game he plays, bro, Koke still plays for them.
Either way, what I'm saying is when we bought Rodri for 60 M's, he wasn't worth the 60 M's that we bought him for. He was probably worth 40. We overpaid by 20 mils.
So if you want
but what I'm saying is, Rodri today is worth more than that 60 M's.
So if you want to sell Rodri today, how much are you selling him for?
90 minimum.
Nobody's buying Rodri for 90.
And that's exactly why, if you're not buying Rodri for 90, why would you go buy Caicedo for 90?
Because
how much did Man United buy Casemiro for?
Huh? 80, 90.
And you mean to tell me, Rodri, who's younger than Casemiro, who's probably just as good and maybe could even become better than Casemiro. You're not buying him for 90, but you're gonna buy Casemiro for 80, 90?
Who bought Casemiro?
Man United.
Okay then.
But you get what I'm saying though, right? The market.
Again, you gotta understand the team that bought Casemiro.
Okay, but the market always resets when a player is bought. Is that not true?
Not necessarily.
If Enzo has been bought for 120, right? That means Jude's starting price is 130. If you go in for anything less than 130, even 150, you're not being heard out. You get what I'm saying?
That's
the market has reset because if Enzo's the way I see it as, if I'm Dortmund, if Enzo's worth 120, Jude should be worth 200.
Okay, so who's paying 200 for Jude?
Exactly my point.
But Jude is leaving this summer, right?
That's what he said. That's what I've been hearing. But you get my point being is that if Enzo is 120, Caicedo, Enzo, if we're being honest, is really 60 M's. Are we?
He's 60,
70, right?
Uh-huh.
Is Enzo better than Caicedo?
Hell yeah.
So you expect me to pay the same amount of money for a player who's not even as good as the other player? Caicedo's not worth 90 M's. Caicedo at most is worth 60 M's. Why?
At the end of the day,
if I'm Liverpool, I'm not overpaying $30 million.
Okay, that's why they're stuck with what they have. But again,
and they'll make it work for the season.
They're not making it work because right now they're not looking good. But anyways,
but you guys aren't looking good either, and you've had the money to put into the club to get resources, right?
We've had injuries. We're a different club than them. We have the resources to do that. They use their resources for different things. Again,
aren't they in the process of getting the club sold?
No, the owners are not selling it anymore. They're only selling part of the team. So they're looking for help. They're not going to give up the team. This weekend, Chelsea played Fulham. I think Chelsea win. We smacked Fulham, bro. The only thing is I'm not sure if Enzo plays. Arsenal play Everton. You think they lose? Yo, Everton is in shambles, bro.
Bro, Sean Dyche came in. They're about to play some serious terroristic ball. And if there's any coach that can come in and just like...
Now you're just hoping.
No.
Everton stinks.
No. Everton is trash. And I do expect Arsenal to win the game. But I am saying every once in a while, a new manager coming in can give a team a little bit of juice.
That's not happening against Arsenal.
What I'm saying, though, is they're going to be playing terroristic football. We all know that.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be playing probably some form of 4 or 5 at the back, sit really deep in the game, and soak up a lot of pressure, and hopefully kick out on a counterattack and maybe get like a goal or two, right? Don't get it twisted, though. I still expect Arsenal to win this game.
Okay.
The minimum the score should be, in my opinion, is like 3-1. It could get as bad as like 5-6-0.
Okay. But you know, when you guys played Everton, you didn't beat them that bad.
Yeah. And Arsenal's supposedly a better team than us, right? So they should beat them by
according to you, they're not.
Yeah. But according to everybody else, apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're
and
wrong.
Everybody else thinks Arsenal's a better team than us. Mm-hmm. So if we didn't beat them by that much, they should smack them. Because we shouldn't even be close to Arsenal. That's what everybody's been saying.
United versus Palace.
United should win that game. The only reason why they drew the first game was because Olise, he's a freaking goat.
I think United might. Nah, they win. Sabitzer debut, I see it. Before we end, I just want to give a shout out to Southampton. They signed my boy Sulemana, another player that's class. You don't believe in Sulemana, bro?
I'm not.
Believe in the hype, buy stocks. I'm telling you, bro. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, bro. I'm telling you, Sulemana is that guy. Bournemouth also signed Otara. That's another guy you need to watch, bro.
I'm not, bro.
Buy stocks.
Bournemouth spent how much money?
Otara, bro.
Bournemouth spent how much money in the offseason just to be complete?
No, that was Forest. Bournemouth did not spend that much.
Oh, my fault.
Forest bought a whole different team.
Oh yeah, Bournemouth was the one that they didn't buy any money. Their coach told them we barely made it out of the what's it called? Yeah, that was Bournemouth.
Hey yo, y'all have a good night. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we out. Peace.
Watch this video, y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.